my name's Cece and welcome to another episode of Pet Central. This week we have gothic vampire hedgehogs, adorable lizards, and an island full of dogs. You know you want to keep watching. Now, most of our viewers have a pet such as a cat or a dog or even a bird like a parrot. But let's not forget that while they may not look like the traditionally cute pets, lizards can be lovely companions as well. And you need to look no further for proof when you meet Manuel the Lizard, or a savanna monitor to be correct, who was rescued by Astia Lemore after she saw the terrible conditions that his previous owner had left him in. After giving him the appropriate amount of space and living conditions, which consist of a big terrarium, lots of heat, dirt for digging, humidity and the proper nutrition, he went from being an angry and physically sick lizard to becoming a happy and healthy one. Lemure says that Manuel is smart enough to be able to recognize and come to a voice when he is called, and can even ask for either food or a bath, which he loves. However, what he really likes is to be stroked, especially behind the ears, which he can actually indicate if he likes or not. He also loves to snuggle as seen in these pictures here, whether it be with his owner or under the blankets for a nice nap. Much like a cat, Manuel is also very curious and he likes to explore all around the house. And even more like a cat, he may occasionally break a few things. However, his owner simply forgives him because he is so darn cute. So if you want to try a bit of a different kind of pet, you can try a lizard like Manuel, who is smart, fun, and just as adorable as a cat or dog. The world of social media has bear witness to many stars. However, our next little guy is an adorably rare mix of gothic pop culture while featuring the cuteness of a loving pet. Meet Huff, whose full name is Sir Hodge Huffington the Cricket Slayer, whose somewhat oddly protruding teeth make him the world's first vampire hedgehog. So what's the story with our gothic little friend? Well, Huff is a 3-year-old African pygmy who was adopted by student Caroline Parker after his previous owner treated him badly. Upon seeing his somewhat unusual look, she decided to start an Instagram account because people in her state of Utah tend to suffer seasonal depression, and she figured, hey, what better way to cheer people up than with showing off Huff's cute and funny look. She was quoted as saying, "I started the account because I wanted to share something that made other people happy. Huff comes off as being grumpy and huffy, but is really lovable and cuddly on the inside. I think that's why there's such a large fan base for hedgehogs, because a lot of people can relate." She also noted that she thinks that Huff likes being photographed because he knows he always gets a wax worm out of it. Well, we here at Pet Central think he's just adorable, and with 12,000 followers, I don't think we're the only ones. So if you're feeling a little bit depressed and you want to see more adorable pictures of Huff, don't forget to check out his Instagram below. What's better than a story with a happy ending? Well, a story with a happy ending and a surprise bonus. With this story in particular coming out of Japan, where a soon-to-be new pet owner found an abandoned and starving kitten in a parking lot. There, he picked the stray up, brought him home, and after a month, the kitty, who he named Miruku, was active and healthy once more and part of a loving family. However, the story does not end there, with Miruku's new owner soon realizing that his kitty had a certain flair that most cats don't. Namely, that Miruku loves leaping into the air, off beds, couches, tables, and twisting his body in all manners of strange and interesting ways, yet always athletically managing to land on his 4 paws. The owner in question immediately decided to photograph this with his camera set to high speeds and snap mid-air pictures of his kitty, who now has become a sensation on Twitter. So energetic are his antics, as a matter of fact, that his fellow house cats can only look on with a mixture of confusion and amazement. We love this story, but it doesn't end there either, because if you have a cat or dog who loves to leap in the air or do other funny things, you may want to check out Pet Central's very own Loopiest Leap competition, where owners can send in pictures of their wacky pets and win prizes. So check that out using the link below, and good luck! Question: are you having trouble figuring out where to go on your next holiday? Well, do you like beautiful sandy beaches and amazing crystal blue waters? And do you love dogs? Well, we may just have the place for you, and you may very well make a very special friend in the process. So, where is this island, you ask? Well, follow me to the island of Turks and Cake House, where you can play with the local pot cake puppies while enjoying the beautiful environment that the island has to offer. Pot cake puppies are a mixed breed found in the Caribbean region, where Jane Parker Rao runs Pot Cake Place K9 Rescue. In 2005, she noticed that while there were a lot of stray dogs, there wasn't any shelters. So she decided to create her own, and she's been rescuing puppies ever since. The shelter works with volunteer foster homes who take care of the puppies and dogs until permanent homes are found. However, during the day, the dogs are brought onto a nearby beach where tourists can meet and play with them, see if they're a good fit with a certain pup, and adopt a dog of their own. Once someone wants to adopt a dog, they receive a kit with food as well as the other necessities. Currently, volunteers take care of about 50 to 70 dogs at any given time, and the shelter has found an average of 500 homes for the pups a year. Sounds like a wonderful setup for all involved to me. Welcome to another session of Ask the Vet, where you at home can ask one of our vets a question about your pet. This week's question comes from James Gardner, who asks, "Whenever my cat sees a bird, he makes a weird chirping noise. What's up with that, and what does it mean?"
Unfortunately, no one will ever know, but some animal behaviorists suggest that it can just be the cat imitating the sound of the prey, and it can also be just how cats communicate with each other. So as long as there's more research, we're going to let you know as soon as possible.
And that's it for another session of Ask the Vet. Don't forget that if you have a question, just hop on to our Facebook page, leave it there with the hashtag AskTheVet, and we'll get back to you. And that's it for another episode of Pet Central. We hoped you loved it, and to keep up to date with all the latest pet news, don't forget to hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!